Hi everyone, it's Jenny with Joey and Jenny's Little Yellow House. And you know we're on YouTube and Instagram at Joey143Jenny. And then we're on Facebook at Joey and Jenny's Little Yellow House. So make sure you tell all your friends to come and join along. So what I had something on my mind. It came to me in my, I don't want to say in my sleep, but like while you're laying there trying to go to sleep and you're thinking, sometimes crafts will pop into my mind. So I wanted to make a little ephemera thing for my groovy journal that I'm working on, and then also for my cottage shabby chic journal, which I don't have put together because there's so many things. It's going to be very eclectic as far as shabby chic goes, and so I haven't really put it together. I keep thinking about it, and I'm kind of thinking that it's going to be multi signature journal. So I'm still working through it, but in the meanwhile I'm making ephemera for it. But anyway, so what I've done for this groovy journal is I've used the kit from Digital Art by Cindy on Etsy, and this is the 70s themed cutout and collage. And so what I did was I just took some scrapbook paper, and it was just a one-sided scrapbook paper, so I glued it together, halved it and glued it together, and then I put some of the images on it, glued those on, and then just instead, like, I fussy cut all of these out, but then I just kind of did more of a rough fussy cut on them and then just layered them up. And then I went around it with, instead of using like what we normally do, like a distress the edges, I went around it with like a hot pink just to kind of get the white knocked back. So what I'm going to do with that is I want to line them up in this order that I have here and make sure that I have everybody lined up somewhere, in the center here, like this. Kind of like that. And then I want to take, I hope I can do this, I want to take my hole punch, hopefully I can do it through all of these layers, and make sure I have it all. Wowza. Punch a hole, and then I was going to put one of these little teeny tiny, I got this package at the Legacy in Sebastopol, California. I think those little guys are going to be too little, so I did pull out some of my bigger brads. So my thought is to put this brad in here. I wonder if, whoopsie, I wonder if I could dip it in pink, if that would do anything. Maybe I'll do it with my brush afterwards. But I'm just going to put these on here. I might have to glue those pages together a little bit better because, sometimes when you're gluing and then you cut, it's not stuck together as well. Okay, so that's probably not gonna, that might work if I wasn't gonna be messing with it all the time, but I think I'm gonna ink that here in a little bit. And then let's see. Turn that this way. I'm gonna just smash it down a little bit. Okay, so now I have these 4 that I can write on. And I can fan them out like this if I want to put in my journal. Let's see if we can find a spot. I haven't put too much in here yet, but I did put some pockets in a while back. You may remember that. I think we were kind of together to do that. Okay, this might be a fun spot. Let's see. Even lining them all up would be fun, and then the person that gets it opens it up and is like, what? That's so fun. Let's see what else if I have anything else that might work better. Or at some point we might make one, like a side or something, if there's not one in here. Need to get back to working on the journals. What's this? Will that let me fan them? Her little smile, so cute. Kind of, but it doesn't fit well in there. So it's probably going to be like where we'll put a side tuck. I don't have anything ready for that right now, but there you go. So it's going to be pretty fun. Then for my shabby chic, or my cottage shabby chic, I'm using the All Things Roses by the Junk Journal Studio. And so amongst the kit are these beautiful hands with roses, and some of them have little messages, some of them are just holding a rose, but they're all beautiful. Now I didn't double this paper. I printed it on both sides. Probably, I don't know, we'll see. It might work better to use a cardstock or to double the paper, but I thought I'm going to see what it would do because of the thickness, if it would work just as well just using paper. I don't know. We'll see. I still think it's going to be pretty though. This is all this paper here is from the freebies that were offered in February. Okay. All right. Let's get that on there. I had cut these out, put them in my new the Junk Journal Studio ephemera holder, and am using every single one of them. So I need to print again. So what I'm doing here is instead of rough cutting around, like rough fussy cutting around it, I'm just using I just cut all of them the same, kind of like a fan blade a little bit, and then I'm leaving, you know, a little gap at the bottom there. Okay, and then I have some over here resting. Okay, so let's see. Let's put these in an order. I don't think it's going to matter, but I think particularly not to put two the same roses together, maybe. Maybe something like that. Okay, so on this one, I think what I'm going to do is put the hole in the corner. Let's try it. Versus the middle. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's put them all in this corner. Now, I thought that I had cut these all the same size. But I can see there's a little variation. Okay. I'm going to put it right here in this corner. I'm going to use that little one again. Let's see if I can do it. Oh yeah, that was really easy. Before I put, so I had already fussy cut these and put them in I had them inside here. And this is as far as I've gotten anyways. I had them all lined up in here. And then I took them out and I meant to show you this. I just laid them on here and then used my brush and went around them to just kind of age them a little bit. Then I glued them each onto the paper. Okay, now let me smash that down. Yeah, so here's how far I've gotten, and then you probably remember sometimes I put a little bit of deli over if I think something might get icky. So I'm coming along, getting it done. And another thing before I reveal this is I did put a little, I don't know if you can see this right here. I put a little pocket here so that if needed, I can change that out to be a different one of the kits. So, okay. All right. So now here's this one. It's fun. And then you can write on the back. You could always put something over this, but it will hinder the twisting a little bit. You know what I mean? It'll hinder that twisting. Oh, you know what I meant to do is I meant to put something under there. Let's get the pickle jar out. Do that real quick. Goodness. Okay. Let's see. Here's a little. It's pretty. I don't think that's going to be too something or another. Here's a little scrap. That's probably good enough. Anything else that I must have? What's this? That's paper. Okay. Put this back. Get it there. What's that? Oh, that's pretty. That's big, though. That's pretty. We'll save that. But let's cut this one down just a smidge. Look at how delicate that is. Is that gorgeous or what? Just put a little piece. You don't have to use a lot when you're junk journaling like this. You know what I mean? I mean, a little goes a long way. It's just the extra texture and play, I think. I'll hang that off the side a little bit so you can really see it. That's off. This is off of a hem, this last one. Put these on first, if I can. Just thread it through the little, oh my goodness, come on. Thread it through the little hole here. Trying not to get it at the very top of that one because it's so delicate. I don't want it to tear it. Yeah, right in there maybe. Okay. You could also do this at the top, you know, and then spin it from the top, and then maybe it would fit in your pocket a little bit better. We'll see. It's cute. I like it. Can it still spin? Yeah. There's your deck. Anyways, that's really quick and easy. The main part is fussy cutting, but really, I'll show you, like if I go in here and I look at what I already have cut, which is what I did there, I could take these ladies. Let's just do it. Do I have any more? Could just take these 3 ladies, right? And I could just use them as they are. Let's see. I think I'm going to need a little more than that. Let's do one more really fast. Be a fun little writing spot. These had a black outline. Sometimes I hit it, sometimes I didn't, but honestly, I feel once you get it, if you decide to distress it like this on the edges. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't matter if you got it really framed well. This kind of camos it a little bit. I think it's good for me anyways that it does that. Okay, this is going to give us an opportunity to use some more stuff out of the pickle jar. Okay. Stuff out of the pickle jar. Which one do we want on top? I think I want her on top. And I think I'm going to do this one at the top this time. Okay, so I have that. And where's that one that I thought was so pretty? That might work, you know. We'll save it out and see what happens. Or was it this? Nope, it was the other one. Okay, what else is in here? Pom-pom. That's kind of hard when it's inside a journal, you know. That's pretty. Maybe that. Oh, stamp is in there. This is kind of one of those things that when I'm cleaning up the little bits off my desk, everything goes in here. And I love to dig in it and see what's in there. Some of these are just a little thick. Ooh, that's pretty. So that's a piece that normally, you know, I guess you might throw away. But if you have your pickle jar, put it in there and it might just come in handy. So let's give this a little hole punch. We'll do it up here this time. Okay, I think I'm gonna give it a little bit of that. Okay, and then where's one of those things? Okay, then I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna do through here. I love this. I think that is so pretty. Does it have anywhere to poke? Through that. Pretty. We'll go through that. Yes. Onto here. Love it. Now let's see what happens here. I'm going to go down a little ways because I don't want it to rip through. All right, let's give it a... I love it. I don't even mind how it dangles and is kind of free back there. So pretty. This one, we might have to go like this. Oh, she's a little bit covered up. I'm sorry, lady. Still see her though. And if you kind of move that out of the way, you could still write on the back. I think it's going to be fun though in my journal. I'm wondering this back one, if what it would be like if I just give it a little glue to the, if I glued a little bit to the back one, you know, we wouldn't be able to write on the back one, but it might be a little bit more secure. Let's give that a try. It might protect that a little bit better. I'm going to just do a real thin all over type of thing because a lot of it's going to come squishing through. Fun. I'm actually just in my studio goofing around today. And as I'm goofing around, I'm like, oh, I'm going to make a video of that. Before we left for out of town this past weekend, I worked really, really hard to get everything done, like all, mopping, sweeping, vacuuming, dusting, laundry caught up, bedding, everything, so that when I got back, I could just play. And that's what I'm doing today. And the life will start all over tomorrow, but for today, I think I'm going to put one little dot here just to protect that little hemline there. Maybe. Yeah, I think it's super cute. Super cute. I wonder if I turn it this way, if we can see that other lady back there. She now has the entire lace on her. Yeah, you can see her. I think that little scribble right there, I don't know if you can see this little red scribble. I think that was when I was cutting it out. I had wine-colored polish on, and I think I scraped it. Thankfully, it blends in with the rest of the colors. Okay, well, gosh, that was fun. That was really fun. I might make some more of those sometime, especially using all the lace and stuff. I wonder, I'm going to look for something that might be groovy to stick in there that's a little bit more textural, if I can say it. But I don't want to take away from it either. So it might have to be something on the back. I don't know. Think about it. Okay. All right, back in, everybody. Back in the pickle jar. Okay. All right, let's take a look and see. Let's put these things back. Joey called and said that they were throwing out an old-time pencil sharpener, the kind that, you have to use with your hand to grind it. And then you spin the wheel for, depending on what size your pencil was. Remember when we were younger and they were really thick pencils? So he said they're tossing one out. Do you want it? And I'm like, yeah. Well, I do use pencil, but I also, just because I love stuff like that. He's so good. He's so good. All right. Let's put our ephemera holder back. It's working out good. And let's look and see what we have. Honestly, I think just paper works fine, but these two are, this one's double paper and this one's cardstock. So I think this one might have been better at the bottom, but I love how the top is too, though. It's just that we couldn't put this in a pocket fanned out, That's not, I don't know what pocket you'd put that in. But anyways, there's one, there's two. And I love this one. I think she's so sweet. She's so cute. That reminds me of my youngest granddaughter. She loves sunglasses. And the groovier, the better. Although her hair is this color. Okay. All right. Well, there we go. So I hope you enjoyed that. It's fast and easy. Especially if you already have a few things cut out. But if you don't, you don't even have to fussy cut them. Just go around them kind of a rough cut. And, put a little brad in there and you're ready to go. Well, thanks everybody for hanging out. And I hope you have a really great day. And don't forget, we pray blessings over you and we want you to know you're so loved. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.